So this is a question I would love to get an answer to, and hopefully this video does a good job breaking it down. Shout out to Action Esports. I'm sorry if I said that name wrong, but there's a title as you saw the title there. What happened to DNF Duel, the anime fighter that got abandoned? This is something I would love to know, because if y'all haven't followed me for a while, if you're new to the channel, I just started playing DNF Duel. I never heard of the game, but long story short, I saw a trailer. It caught my interest. Y'all know I love exploring fighting games, and when I explored it, I was having a lot of fun. Still am having a lot of fun. I'm new to the game. I just started playing it, but I'm having a blast. It also made me wonder, why is nobody playing this? Why is nobody really talking about it? To me, this is really good. I was about to say underrated. Yeah, actually, I can say that. Yeah, underrated video game. Is it top notch Street Fighter 6? No. Like Tekken 8? No, but it has its style and it works to me, in my opinion. I'm no professional gamer. I do play competitively for fun, but I'm no pro tournament player. But for someone who likes fighting games, it's solid. It's solid. The characters are nice. The animation is nice. Move sets are nice. I always wonder, what was the problem with DNF Duel? Why was nobody talking about it? Yeah, what's going on? Let me know in the comments what your opinion is of it, or if you do know for a fact. But let's see what this channel has to say. Actions, again, sorry if I said that wrong, but I'm really curious what's going on with DNF Duel, because I'm gonna keep playing it. And yeah, I just wish more people noticed it, even though, to be real, I didn't notice it for a while. I just started playing it because I just got wind of it. But why is it not being advertised? Who knows?
How did this game fail? It was a fighting game developed by Arc System Works, one of the most celebrated developers in the industry, and the team behind Dragon Ball FighterZ and Guilty Gear Strive.
And Grand Blue.
They were taking on one of the most popular video games of all time, an IP that has a larger gross than Star Wars, Harry Potter, and the entire Avengers series. Combining these two titans of the industry together had the potential to be one of the biggest fighting game releases of the year, but it fizzled out in less than a month. This is what happened to DNF Duel.
A month?
If you like fighting games and want to learn about other lesser-known titles, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you're from North America, you might be thinking, DNF? What's that?
Oh my god! What is that?
Yeah, I had no idea what it was.
Online is one of the most played games in the world. It's a multiplayer beat-em-up action role-playing game that came out in Korea in 2005. As of 2023, DFO has more than 850 million players worldwide.
Dang,
and a total revenue of $22 billion.
So what's going on with the fighting game?
Not only one of the highest nominal grossing video games of all time, but one of the highest grossing pieces of media ever created. So when DFO's publisher, Neopol, wanted to create a fighting game for their immensely popular IP, they approached the hottest developer on the market, Arc System Works. ArcSys is the team responsible for Dragon Ball FighterZ, Guilty Gear Xrd, Guilty Gear Strive, and many others. Their resume for making deep technical fighting games is one of the best on the market. Plus, DFO's anime aesthetic fits perfectly with Arc System's animation style. So, the two joined forces along with Ating, the developer behind Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and created DNF Duel.
Well, whatever the issue is, I hope it makes a bounce back, because more people should be playing this.
The game was praised, and many said it was better than they expected.
I'm just glad that we got a fighting game that prioritizes special moves and makes special moves very special. Ating has essentially proven the fact that they can still make fighting games. This is like an 8 out of 10, right? It's good. I think an 8 out of 10 is an absolute solid when it comes to this game, and it could have been much worse.
Often, fighting games based on existing IPs can be underwhelming, with publishers expecting the game to be carried by the popularity of the franchise rather than the quality of the gameplay. Sure, compared to Guilty Gear Strive, DNF Duel is somewhat simpler, but with many new players likely coming in from DFO, it makes sense to make a simpler fighting game, which is easy to pick up but still deep enough to keep experienced players coming back for more.
And I'm fucking addicted, so I can't quit!
Each character in DNF Duel fits an MMO archetype. You have the Berserker, Grappler, Inquisitor, etc., all based on classes from the Dungeon Fighter universe. Drawing from the source material, the game uses an MP bar which can be used to activate skills. Each skill is unique to each character and regenerates over time. This MP bar system is not new in fighting games, but definitely makes DNF Duel stand out from others on the market. On top of this, the game was built for beginners. For example, rather than forcing you to learn quarter circles and charge moves, DNF Duel featured simplified keyboard inputs that boiled down to holding a direction and pressing a button. For more experienced players, and/or those using a fight stick, they could use traditional motion inputs to perform the exact same moves, but with the added benefit of having their MP bar start regenerating immediately rather than having a cooldown. So while there was some incentive to learn motion inputs, it was by no means necessary to start playing and having fun. And while some argued that this wasn't much of a benefit, for new players, it was great. Generally speaking, DNF Duel had a lot going for it, and even big content creators were excited about its potential.
Yeah, get ready for this. Yeah, bitch. What's up, man?
Unfortunately, despite the relative quality of the game, 18, the team that Arxis joined forces with, completely dropped the ball.
Yeah, what happened?
You know who won't drop the ball? Us, in releasing quality content. So make sure to like and subscribe. Upon release, the game was pretty unbalanced. For a title that was inviting new players from the DFO community to try out fighting games for the first time, getting Touch of Death right out the gate is a good way to turn off any new player base that may be forming. But hey, these things happen in fighting games, and they're easy to remedy. All it takes is a balance patch, or at least some communication from the developer. Unfortunately, the bare minimum proved to be too much. When DNF Duel released, there was radio silence. Nothing. The game released, had a very solid launch with 12,000 concurrent players, and after collecting their money, 18 said,
"Bye, have a great time."
And this was not a good business decision.
So silence,
Fighting games
which
are
that is not a good
notoriously
way to
difficult,
keep your
and
fan
getting
base
fighting game
around.
players to switch over from a game they've already invested hundreds of hours into mastering is a tall order.
Throw the controller. Throw the controller 2 times?
Yeah, being silent is never a good thing if
So
you're
when
looking
you
for
have
success.
12,000 players trying out a game, one of the ways you can keep them around is to reassure them that you're not going to abandon them right away.
Yeah.
This can be done through a battle pass, DLC character announcements,
Updates.
or support of a competitive scene.
Yeah.
Let's compare DNF Duel's release with that of Arc
I was about to say
System's
Guilty
previous
Gear,
title,
Street
Guilty
Fighter,
Gear
Tekken,
Strive.
they're really
6
good at
weeks after
communicating
Strive released, they announced
and
the
keeping it
first DLC
updated for the
character,
fans.
Gold Lewis, as well as a roadmap of content.
Grand
for the
Blue is
foreseeable
good as
future.
well.
This gave players a reason to come back, since Arxis was clearly serious about supporting this game for the long haul. DNF Duel did none of this. It wasn't until September, 3 months after the game's release, that the devs
Dang.
finally put out some sort of
That's
statement.
a long
The
time,
developers
bro.
for DNF Duel actually had an update for the game. We have an update planned for the end of September to fix the bugs. Screen freezes, online matches, input issues on Steam. Yeah, these are kind of like things that have been permeating. We're looking into other bugs and have future updates planned. Future
3
updates.
months though. That's the problem though, is
Our direction
that
is to
some
add
people
only
left.
buffs for all characters. Oh boy, it'll take some time, but we'll share more details later. We're working every day with confidence that it'll satisfy the players. So get excited. That's it.
You get a balance patch.
3 months though. That's the problem. To say anything.
Yeah, no new characters announced, no balance patch until
Yeah.
December, and basically nothing of substance. Though they never said it explicitly, some blamed the game's release on the timing of the Arc World Tour. The Arxis sponsored tournament series featured 2 games in 2022, Guilty Gear Strive and DNF Duel. The rationale is that leading up to the tour, and while it was happening, it wouldn't make sense to release new characters or balance patches, as it would be unfair to the competitors. Whether this is true or not, the lack of content and communication is what ultimately killed DNF Duel. Within 4 months, the game went from 12,000 concurrent players to barely even 50.
That's
While the
crazy.
game did get some updates over the next few years, with the player base spiking to 600 in July of 2023 and almost 300 players in December, it could never retain those numbers and almost immediately went back.
It can
to
bounce
under
back.
100.
It's just they gotta
Sadly,
fix their
DNF Duel
mistakes.
just couldn't survive in a very competitive fighting game market. Despite the popularity of the IP, its unique systems and easy to pick up nature,
They need to
and the fact
advertise
that it
this
had
game
a
more,
pretty
too.
good
I
launch,
haven't
the
seen
game's
barely
ultimate
any
failure
like
is a
trailers or
great
commercials of
example
this game.
what happens when the developer simply refuses to communicate with their players.
I knew about this game based off of a YouTube video I bumped into because I thought it was Guilty Gear. That's how it happened for me. It was no commercial. If I said that, I apologize. I came out wrong. It wasn't a commercial. It was a video of somebody else playing it, and I thought it was the fighter, the girl in orange Forgot it. I don't know. I forgot her name, but I thought it was a new Guilty Gear character, and then someone's like, no, it's DNF Duel. I was like, what is that? I didn't see no commercials, no trailers. Like, the reason I got into Grand Blue is because I saw a commercial and I was like, ooh, this look good. If I didn't get any kind of notoriety on it, I would have never heard of that game either. But they were smart over there for the people of Grand Blue and advertise their stuff, be more vocal. Here, they ain't talk at all, well, as far as I've seen.
Love our fighting game content? Click here to check out our countdown
is that
of
it?
the most...
And if there's anything else, let me know in the comments. But shout out to this vid channel for breaking some stuff down. I didn't know about their communication. That is a huge issue in gaming in general. You cannot expect your fan base to just sit there and just wait for you all day. For those who don't know, I played a lot of Road Company back, not back in the day, or like a couple years ago, and I stopped playing because there were so many bugs and glitches and stuff that needs to be fixed. Some updates need to happen, something to keep the game fresh. But the people behind Road Company was silent, didn't say anything while the bugs are doing what it's doing. No updates, no new character, nothing. And it got very stale because it got annoying to have to play 4 or 5 games of lag and crazy glitches and all that stuff, and then get one game out of that, one good game maybe out of it, and then to get no communication. And I was a partner with them. I partnered with them, and I sent messages at no rate, like silence. You cannot do that. Now the game is almost dead. I hope Road Company bounces back. But yeah, I believe I'm a hopeful person. I believe DNF Duel can bounce back. They got to make a huge jump. This is the best time to do it. Honestly, fighting games is I said it multiple times. Fighting games is at the peak. Probably the best it's ever been in a long time. All these different fighting games, all these different styles, all these different opportunities. This is their time this is the best time for them to do it. Because imagine them trying to make a comeback when fighting games are stale. It'll be hard. It's easier now. It's easier now. I think this the best time to do it is right now. So I'm gonna keep playing the game. I enjoy it. That's why I don't know why the company is not putting more effort. I don't know why. So yeah, anyway, I'll put the original video in the description below, and thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll see you later.